Hey guys, what's up? Cece back with another video, and for today's video, we're gonna do our mid-year reset. Really talking about corporate and productivity and just how we're advancing our careers, how we're thinking about our careers as Black women in corporate America. So what's up, you guys? If it's your first time watching, hello. My name is Cece. Thank you so much for watching this video and tuning into my channel. And you guys, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I don't exactly know how this video is gonna go. This is our mid-year reset, so I really wanna try to set some intentions and get my life together for the second half of the year and really kind of see where I am on my goals, if those goals are even still relevant or cool for me, like if I want those goals, just what I'm trying to do with myself. And I really just don't freaking know. So let me explain. Let me kind of say that again and explain. So let's kind of talk about the first 6 months of the year and how I feel about how it went. The first 6 months of the year it's actually been pretty good. I don't have any complaints about the first 6 months of the year. I kind of talked to you guys about some of the things that are going on in my personal life. Like my husband got laid off at the beginning of the year, kind of like everyone else in America. My husband got laid off, and so he's looking for a job. He actually got several offers, but they just weren't the right offers. And then a couple of them, unfortunately, the company found out they didn't need the role after they offered it to him, and that happened with 2 of the roles. So we've just been kind of working through that, and I think it's really hard watching someone you love struggle with something. And you know, my husband's not the type to sit at home. He's not the type to not work, and so he's really kind of struggling with that. And so watching him with that has made the first 6 months of the year very, very tough, especially when you feel like you're at the end, you feel like you have this thing accomplished and overcome, and then the rug just gets pulled out from under you, right? So that's happened twice. And then he's gotten other offers, but they just weren't the right offer. So we're still looking for that right offer for him. And so I think that's probably been most of the struggle for the year, is really kind of watching him navigate that and knowing there's really nothing I can do about it. You know, I have been helping him, you know, with his resume and interview skills, and he's been killing it. He's been definitely getting, you know, a lot of hits, but it is hard out there right now. So I guess I want to say that as an encouraging message to you guys too, because I know I talk to a lot of you guys and you either know people or you've been laid off as well. And if that's happening to you, just know it's happening everywhere and it's hitting everyone, and you're not alone. Just, you know, continue to understand that being laid off is not personal to you, and it's not a reflection of your work ethic. It's not a reflection of, you know, how well you worked at the company. It's not a reflection of you personally. It was a business decision, and that's what I try to keep reminding my husband about. I know it's tough out there, you guys. And so I think that's been taking a toll on me this year, just feeling like I can't go to a company and be like, just hire this man, right? He's gonna be good. And he is, but I can't go to a company and just say that, you know? So unfortunately, this is a journey that he has to take, and we're taking it together. And part of that's been rough, and thank God we have savings and we're able to find him the right role for him and not have to just take whatever comes our way. But the mental toll that I think it takes, it really sucks. So that's kind of the first 6 months of the year. We've just been trying to, you know, stay calm about that, and I've been trying to keep him in good spirits while staying in good spirits myself. On top of, other than that though, I think everything's been well, you know. Work has been going well. My career has been perfectly fine. Everything's fine with my job. I do have some goals that I set for myself at my job that I kind of feel like I want to tweak at this point. I just don't know. I don't know what headspace I'm in, and I hate I feel like I have this issue where I'm like, I don't know what headspace I'm in. I don't know if these goals even really matter to me anymore, if I want to achieve these goals, but I don't know how to solve it and find that answer. And that's where I'm at right this second. And I just don't know what to do about it. So just a little more recapping the first 6 months. We went on vacation in March. We went to Jamaica. We've been spending a lot of time with the kids. They've been keeping us busy with their sports and extracurriculars. So we've been spending a ton of time with them and just having really good family time, which has been absolutely amazing. Our kids are growing, and to be able to have that family time is awesome. So we've been doing that. I've been building up my fitness YouTube channel and posting over there as well. Fitness is definitely huge in our household. It has become more important to me than I ever thought it would. And so I love fitness. I love going to the gym, and I think it's really been helpful in keeping us in a positive headspace, right? With everything going on. So I've been loving fitness. I've been loving keeping up with, my workouts and eating right and just being active. And we've been teaching that to our kids, and they love it, and they see us, and that's just been super rewarding within itself. So I think the first 6 months of the year, granted, we've had some setbacks, but I think overall the first 6 months of the year has been very, very good, and I'm so blessed and grateful and thankful for it. So that's kind of my little recap. Now let's go over my goals, and we'll see what I accomplished or what I at least got close to. I don't think it's much, you guys, and I'm hoping I'm not putting myself in like a negative headspace by doing this, but I want to go over the goals, and I kind of want to look at them and see, are they even important anymore? So let's do that now. Okay, let's talk through the goals that we set at the beginning of the year. Well, at the end of last year. Let's talk through our 2023 goals and see how we're doing. I took a picture of my goals board, so I have all of them here, and we're just going to talk about them. Oh, you guys. I'm kind of scared to tell you, to talk about them, because I know that it's not going to be that good, but let's just talk through it. So for my personal goals, let's start there. My personal goals, the first one was to read 35 books. I'm actually doing very well on this goal. This is like the only goal I have been doing really well on. I've read 23 books, and I am actually in the middle of books 24 and 25, I think in 26 also right now. So that goal I'm gonna easily hit probably in like a month or so, because I've been doing reading books like crazy. So I'll probably hit that goal in like a month or two, and I'll probably do more. My stretch goal was 40 books, so I'll definitely hit that goal as well. So that's been going really well. Have a minimalist buy list, so not buy as much stuff this year. I think I've naturally done that just because obviously we're down to one income, and so it's only natural that you kind of scale back a little bit. I mean, I haven't scaled back that much, let's be honest, but I feel like I have scaled back a little bit. I could definitely scale back a lot more, but that, there's that. Do a monthly challenge. I forgot all about this actually. That just tells you how far we get away from kind of what we thought we wanted to do, because I wanted to set a monthly challenge for myself. I think the first month of the year was make sure I'm reading 30 minutes a day every day. One was drink my 80 ounces of water every day. And so I wanted to set a monthly challenge, and I just have not been doing that. And yeah, and I haven't been doing much. So there's that. Review goals monthly plus create a monthly plan. That started really good the first couple months of the year, and then after that I just kind of fell off with that. I do look at my goals every now and then, but I feel like when I look, I'm looking for something specific, and I'm not looking at all of them and saying, okay, well, where are you with this goal? Where are you with this goal? I almost feel like goals are kind of demotivating me at this point. If you guys have been watching me, goals are, I love setting goals and setting a challenge for myself and hitting those goals, but goals have almost felt, maybe for the past year and a half, and I didn't know how to verbalize that until right now. Goals have almost felt a little bit demotivating for me. Like, they just haven't been hitting like they were before. And so I think I'm gonna have to find another way to motivate myself. And, you know, I think I'm just in that space where I wanna pull back a little bit and say, okay, if you can only focus on one thing at a time or two things at a time, let's focus on those two things, accomplish those, and then move on to the next two instead of having all of these goals for the year. Do a social media fast one time a month. We definitely have not done that like ever. So, all right, let's move on to our finances. Now the finance goals, I haven't hit any of these goals, and that is because our finances, like I made these goals at the end of December, and our finances have changed. Like starting at the beginning of January, our finances changed. So I know I haven't hit any of these, but it was to create a recurring investing schedule. I have been investing much less than I wanted to, but I have been doing some investing. Revamp our money and paycheck routine. That got revamped on its own. Increase 401k contribution. I've not done that right now because of the aforementioned situation that we're going through. Have a weekly money meeting. We do still sit and talk about our money and kind of where it's going, and you know, the bills that we have to pay for the week and all of that. So we do that. Save 12K in our high yield savings account. We ain't did that. And organize our financial records. I have not done that, but that is something I definitely can do, and maybe I'll add that to my summer project list because I do have some things I want to get done this summer. So maybe I'll add that to my summer project list, is to just organize all of our financial records. For my career, I want to take 5 continuing education courses. I have taken 2. So that goal is still very attainable. Take the SPHR exam. I want to do that. I have my PHR right now, which is my professional in human resources certification. And so I do want to get my senior professional in human resources certification, which is the SPHR. The exam just costs $400 and I don't really want to pay for it. So I'm trying to see if my job will pay for it. And then I'll, you know, decide when I want to take it and start studying, but I haven't done anything toward that. 1 weekly LinkedIn post. Haven't done that either. Yeah, that's why I said this is kind of becoming a little demotivating for me, but let's get through this and then we'll talk about how I'm going to try to remotivate myself after this, okay? So for our wellness goals, monthly weigh-in and photos. I definitely do a monthly weigh-in and I do my photos, so that's good. I'm in the middle of a fitness challenge right now. That's like one of the things that has been really, really motivating for me and really making me keep going has been my fitness. One time a week, a long stretch. Long for me is like 20 minutes, so we have been doing that. I've actually been doing that twice a week. Increase my flexibility and mobility. I don't know if I've done that, but I have been stretching a lot more. Work out 5 times a week and track it on my calendar. I still do that. I work out 5 to 6 times a week now, which is awesome. A step goal of 7 to 10K. I just haven't been tracking my steps. I would assume I probably hit 7K most days, but I haven't been tracking my steps. No alcohol Monday through Thursday. Baby, we ain't did that. We drinking. We drinking over here. I have cut it down though, because that aids in my fitness goals, but get more sleep. Continue my body positivity journey. I've been definitely on that and saying my affirmations and all of that, and to do 1 pull-up. 1 pull-up at the gym. I haven't gotten there yet, but I've been lifting heavier and just doing a lot of the close to pull-up exercises that'll hopefully get me to that pull-up soon. So hopefully we can make that happen by the end of the year. All right, last few categories. My business goals. I wanted to launch 2 paid products. Track all money coming in from each platform and affiliate and all of that. I've done that. And then have Mark and I have our weekly business meeting where we kind of talk about what we're doing with, you know, the channels and all of that. We ain't done that, y'all. We have not. Social media. I wanted to live stream once a month. Spend 30 minutes per week answering comments and researching trends. I do that. And focus on intentional platform growth. You guys, I'm not gonna lie. I've been having a lot of fun on Instagram. Follow me if you're not. And then I'm trying to get consistent on TikTok. It's just so hard being on so many social platforms, but YouTube has been so discouraging lately. I just feel like my videos aren't getting out there. People are like, man, I haven't seen your videos in months. Where have they been? The views have been down in the dumps, and it's been super discouraging. And it's been like on both my channels. My fitness channel is actually doing quite well for the amount of subscribers it has, and considering the fact that I just started it in January. But like my family vlog channel and this channel, like the views are trash, and it's just first of all, I appreciate every single one of you guys for rocking with me and continuing to like watch my videos and comment. That stuff means the world to me, you guys. But it's just, it gets really discouraging when you feel like you put your all into videos, you spend all this time editing, and to get like 300 views, and you're like, Jesus, like how is this even working, right? But that's just a little tidbit I thought I'd share. And then for our relationship and family goals, do our relationship 101s bi-weekly. We've kind of fell off on those in the last couple of months, but we're gonna get back onto those. And relationship 101 is basically something that we came up with where Mark and I sit down and we talk about our relationship and how things are going. We ask each other intentional questions. How'd the week go for you? Was there anything I could have done to make your week easier? How could I have served you better? You know, questions like that, where we just kind of recap the week and just really see what headspace we're in as far as our relationship goes. Have a new experience bi-monthly. It's my turn and I haven't done it. Yeah, I have not done it. We did do it January and February, but March, April was me and I didn't do it. And now May, June is Mark, and then July, August is me again. So I'm gonna plan something for July and August. Spending more intentional time with my girls was my last one. And I've definitely been doing that. I've been, you know, just trying to spend quality time with them separately, and they're growing up, you guys. My girls are 8 and 9, and so they're getting to that age where they're asking a lot more questions and things are happening to their bodies. My 9-year-old wears bras, like it's getting crazy over here. So I want to spend as much time with them as I possibly can, and I have been definitely intentionally doing that with them. So those are my goals. Like I said, we've accomplished zilch. However, again, I think reading those out loud is showing me just that I need to take a new approach to how I'm running my life. And sometimes, I feel like sometimes we're in spaces and periods in our lives where it's not always about achieving goals, right? Sometimes it's just about making it through and doing the best you can. Sometimes you're in a space where you're like, dang, I'm gonna achieve this, and this, and you do that shit. And you're like, you know, you're on a roll. And then sometimes your mental headspace just doesn't allow for that. And you're like, look, you happy I got out the bed this morning, okay? And I feel like I'm not in that space where it's like, I'm just happy I got out the bed, but I'm not in a go space either. I'm kind of in the middle where I'm like, I'm pretty happy where my life is right now, and I don't know that I feel like I feel the need to be in a go space. And like, I'm never gonna be complacent, but I'm just not in that go headspace. And these goals are go headspace, right? These goals, I was in a go headspace in December. At least I thought I was. I wanted to be. But I don't even think I was in December. I think I just wanted to be because I'm used to being in that headspace. But I think I'm at a point in my life now where I'm not there right now. And that's okay. And I'm telling you guys that's okay, but I'm really telling myself that's okay. Because in my mind, I don't feel like that's okay. I feel like something's wrong with me because I'm not there, but maybe it's not. Maybe this is just where I'm meant to be right now. And I have to come to terms with that for myself. So, yeah, that's that. So let's talk through goals and intentions for the second half of the year. Let's take out the word goals, because like I said, I'm kind of done with goals. So let's take out the word goals and just talk about our intentions for the second half of the year and what that looks like. So I categorized my life into 5 different areas: career, health and wellness, social media, financial, and personal. So I put 2 slots underneath each category, and that's all I'm going to focus on. And some of them I don't even have 2 things to add under there. So I'm really gonna focus on being intentional with my actions and intentional with my thoughts and what I'm doing and what I'm focusing my time on. Like, when I think about some of the things that I wanted to accomplish in December, they're still kind of important to me, but not important enough for me to like drop everything and work on them. And so these are the things that I think are really important, that I really need to focus my time on. And when I accomplish these, maybe I can add something else, maybe not. Maybe I'll just chill and just kind of coast in that area for a little bit. So I want to check in on these in 3 months to see how I'm doing, but this is what we're going to focus on for the next, we'll say the next 6 months. First thing is my career. I'm going to focus on, I want to finish up my career development courses. So like I said, I've taken 2. My goal was to take 5. I'm going to keep that goal of 5. So I'm going to finish up my last 3 over the next 6 months. And I'm also going to, I want to make sure I'm hitting my LinkedIn goal, my LinkedIn post goal 1 time a week. I think having a great LinkedIn presence is super helpful if you ever do find yourself in like a layoff situation or just looking for another job. Maybe you just hate your job and you're like, I need to leave. Having those connections on LinkedIn and just seeing what's going on and being abreast of what's happening out in the corporate market, if you're a corporate girly like me, being out, just seeing what's out there and, you know, always keeping on top of those job descriptions and what you need to keep yourself competitive and what other people are doing. Always having that at the forefront is so important. Like, I haven't had to apply for my last few jobs because of just being reached out to on LinkedIn and people looking at my LinkedIn profile and seeing how active I am. So I think that's very important. So just a little tip, stay abreast of your LinkedIn profile. For health and wellness, I am going to continue on my body positivity journey. So that includes, you know, telling myself every day, you're strong, you're beautiful, you're confident, and just really feeling those words and understanding that that stuff is true, that no matter what weight I'm at or, you know, no matter where I am in my fitness journey, because I feel like it's called a journey for a reason, right? I don't feel like success is in the end goal. I feel like success is in the journey, because you're gonna spend most of the time like going through the journey versus being at the end goal. And if you're just miserable the entire time going through the journey, you're never gonna get to the end goal. And sometimes when you get to the end goal, you realize that wasn't really your end goal. That wasn't really your lesson to learn. You have to keep going to make it to where you wanna be. So, like, you had to get to that end goal that you thought was your end goal so it can point you into the direction of the place that you should really be at, right? If that makes any type of sense. But yeah, so I'm learning to love the journey and love my body at every stage. And look, even at my big age, I gotta learn these things. And so I want to make sure I'm setting a good example for my children as well, and my girls especially, to make sure that they understand that no matter where you are in your journey, you should be loving yourself and loving on yourself and, you know, thinking that you're beautiful. And it's okay to work on yourself, but make sure you know that you're beautiful where you are right now. My last thing under health and wellness is to continue to make progress on my pull-up. I want that pull-up, okay? So I'm gonna continue to make progress at the gym and work on my pull-ups and work on all my exercises that'll get me closer to that pull-up. And we're gonna have a pull-up by December 31st. Mark my words. For social media, I want to create my social media schedule. It's not going to be too rigorous. It's not going to be too rigorous. I'm not going to stress myself out. So I want to go ahead and create my social media schedule, and I actually want to do that kind of like this week. And then I want to stay consistent on that schedule. So I need to really sit and think about a schedule that I can be consistent on, that, you know, no matter what's going on in my life, I'm still able to get to pump out 2 videos, 3 videos, whatever it is. I'm still able to pump that out every week and stay consistent in that journey. And if I want to up it later, I can, but let's come up with a consistent schedule right now and get it done. My financial goals, I only have one thing under financial, and that is to organize my financial records. I'll add probably something else, like really obliterating and redoing our budget once we get that second income back. But for now, I just want to organize our financial records and make sure that everything is up to par, just for like tax purposes and stuff like that, just so we know where things are. Lastly, for my personal goals, I'm going to make my book goal, so that's on there. I want to keep reading. I've been enjoying some of the books that I've been running into lately, and so I just want to keep reading and keep going with that, and also do a bi-weekly self-care, some sort of bi-weekly self-care. And I feel like when we hear self-care, we think of like, get your hair done, get your nails done, go do something like that, take a bath, light a candle. You know, that doesn't really qualify as self-care for me. I need to figure out what I think self-care is and do something like that. Like, just do something for myself. Sometimes for me, self-care is leaving everybody else at home and going to like 4 or 5 different stores, like just walking through like Target and like different stores that I want to walk through with my Starbucks in my hand as slowly as possible without someone calling me asking where I am. Just me like 3 hours just out the house doing what I want to do, not worrying about the kids, not worrying about my husband. That is what self-care really looks like for me. Going out to eat by myself, that, like, for me, just having that alone time with myself without having to worry about anybody else, that's what I like as self-care. And that could take the form of sometimes going to get my toes done or something like that, but having that uninterrupted time with myself is really how I perceive self-care. So I am going to try to incorporate that like once every 2 weeks, just to make sure I have that reset time along with myself. The same way I reset with my husband, I want to reset by myself sometimes with my own thoughts. You know, I walk around stores with my AirPods and I'm in heaven. I love it. And so to like try to even schedule something like that once every 2 weeks would be awesome. But that's it, you guys. You know, I feel like this video was very chatty, but it was very therapeutic for me, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed this video and took something out of it as well. The one thing I'm taking is that I don't always have to be in a go headspace, and I'm not there right now, and that's okay. And learning to be okay with that is my goal, my overall goal for the rest of the year. So again, hopefully this video was helpful and you took something from it. If not, at least hopefully you were entertained. You know, it got you really to thinking about your life and what headspace you're in right now, and if your goals that you set at the beginning of the year are even goals that you care about achieving now. Think about that stuff. Don't put your energy into something that you're really not even going to be that happy when you achieve it now. So that's it, you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued support, your continued comments, your continued just prayers and everything. We definitely appreciate them. I love you, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.